to go live. Hey, what you expect? I'm old. Forget things. But here we go. Lower the volume of the TV so you guys don't get no echo. And let's start this.
Zach Wheeler gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point. And it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. His career line against Wheeler, batting .500, 5 for 10. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Got a
and
blooper?
he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
No blooper.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Juan Soto. What a
Juan
season
Soto
he's
getting the
having.
day off
Entering
yesterday.
play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown
He basically had
categories.
2 days off
Yeah,
because
he's just off the league lead.
during the
He's in
game
the top
yesterday,
5 of that
but then I had to
category,
jump
but
another
he is
day
out front
that was
in
an
home
off
runs
day
and ribbies, so we'll
on the
see if
game
he can make a
itself.
push for the Triple
And today,
Crown.
there it
Pulls
goes.
this one into the air out into right field. Harper is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side
Well,
is
folks,
retired.
ever since I've been
Yankees
playing
retired on
live
just
again,
4 pitches. Now it'll be the
I've been
Phillies'
asking
turn.
you guys to
Ready
help me
now
out
is Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off
with my
here in the
subs
bottom
on
half of the first.
YouTube. Really appreciate all you guys that have been doing it.
And it's fouled away.
Well, a couple more away from 800. I'm at 790 something.
The windup
I really
and the
appreciate
0-1.
that. Love to get the 800 today. But like I said, my goal is 1,000 before the end of this year. And I can only do it with you guys. So
Fastball
that's it.
swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young
I've
Award
posted on my Facebook,
point this
to all my
season, it's
customers,
pretty hard to
to all
argue
my
against it.
followers on
Watch it
Instagram
dominate a guy
and
on 3
Facebook.
pitches and
And
send
it's
him
like,
packing without
if
much
they will
problem.
all just take that
Out in front
1
of it,
minute
strike
of their
one.
time and subscribe to my channel, I would have probably been at 4,000 or 5,000 already.
Into the windup.
I
Here
got a
comes
lot
the
of
0-1.
customers on my Facebook and
So let's take a
Instagram.
peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate
But
is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this
They
is
only
my
like
night.
me when I give specials
He
out.
likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the
It's
belt.
okay.
I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you,
I
if
just
you're
wish
calling
that
that high strike, it opens
I would
up
see
a
get
lot
to
of room for the
1,000
pitcher.
already.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play.
Got you.
So
Go
if
take
you're
a
a pitcher
seat.
right now, try to elevate in that top
Still
part of
warm.
that
Go
strike
back
zone.
into the
Got
same
him to
spot
miss
where
the
you came
breaking
from.
ball there.
Harper,
Alec Bohm
I hate
becomes
you.
out
I'ma
number
strike you
2
out.
this inning. Strike one.
See,
to
that's
start
why I
the
hate you,
at-bat.
because you like to hit that
Hey, this guy's
fastball.
dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and
You
still
like that
working
high
it.
fastball.
This is going to be a tough test for
You
him.
just showed it to me.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Now a swing and a softly
Oh
hit
my
ground
God.
ball. The next 0-2
Let's see if I catch one with the high fastball.
is a wave and a miss.
Got
He
you.
struck him out. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting ranks.
Boy, talking about having a great month. He absolutely killed it last month, hitting over 400. This guy's one of the most dangerous hitters in all of baseball.
2 first
Ready
place
with the
teams
1-0
battling
pitch.
it out.
Good opposite field
Uh-oh.
power here,
Uh-oh.
taken high and deep to right. Gone,
Gone.
to lead off the inning.
That's how we get it started.
A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 36
That's how
on
it
the year for
starts.
him, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
I'll take the ball.
Liner into
I'll
right
take
center.
that
That's
double.
a base hit. He'll get it into
Rizzo
second.
speed.
But he'll be in there with a
Rizzo
double.
slow.
Dan,
Jesus
after that
Christ.
base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to
All the
some bigger and
Yankees.
better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been
He clinched the
rewarded for it, as we
division.
talked about.
They already clinched
16
the
hitting
playoff
streak so
spot.
far.
Gleyber Torres stands in as he
They either
looks
come in
at
as a
ball
wild
one
card or the division winners. I think tomorrow is the magic number 1.
The 1-0 home.
If we beat Baltimore tomorrow, that's it. We good.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps
so
playable
good.
behind first. There to make the catch is Hoskins, and that's the first out of the inning. And digging into the batter's box next will be
Hey,
Jim
remember,
Carlos
y'all,
Stanton.
if this is your
An
first time
opportunity
watching
for
me
him to
play,
add to
I
his
basically
season
swing
RBI
at
total here, which
everything.
currently sits as third
I'm like
best in the
99% of the
American
time
League.
swinging.
Get the other
See?
way out toward right field. On the move
It's
is
like my
Harper.
brain and my thumb
He
are
tracks
not
it
on the
down
same
and
page.
makes the play to record
Like
the
sometimes
second
I
out.
say no, but my thumb is quicker than my brain.
Digging in will be Jose
God,
Trevino.
push the
As
button.
He enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Swing and a liner. Oh, and this deflects right off.
Oh,
him.
he dropped that one. Score.
And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
We go, baby, score.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. He's running.
Oh, what you mean he's running?
Tag him out between
I ain't
first and
sending.
second. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including
Boom.
the
You need
home
to sit him
run.
down.
No errors.
You need to sit
and
him
no
down.
one left on base. We'll go to the bottom half
Well,
of
I
inning
forgot
number
Boone
2.
I fired him.
It's
He's
the
not the
Yankees
manager
2
no more.
and the Phillies nothing.
Whoever
And
the
as
manager
Yankees
is,
get
gotta sit him
started
down.
here tonight, guys. They've got to be considered
Can't
the
be having
hottest
that.
team in baseball right now as they
Just
come
leave
in
the
winners
joystick
of
on the
9
sofa
of
for
their
a
last
second
10
and
ball
scratch
games.
my
Yeah,
damn
Matty,
nose.
this team finds itself with a huge
It scratched it
lead,
with my
double
left,
digits
but
right now, and climbing, playing really
some
good
strange
baseball.
reason I decided
Some
I'm
people
scratching
will
one
say,
already and lay the
"Oh, you don't
joystick
want to
down."
have that bigger lead, you start resting on your laurels." I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right
Good one.
to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's
Oh, Mr.
focused on
Ex-Yankee
really
Didi.
good baseball. I would
Mr.
not
Didi.
worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Good swing, just got to
Hey,
try and
Didi.
straighten that one out.
I'm supposed to be swinging at stuff like that, man.
Mid-90s
Right?
fastball like this
Cut
pitcher.
it out.
Attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, another foul ball. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4
Look at
strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys.
Man, Derek
That's
Cole
5
looks
batters
like
faced,
Derek Cole.
4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We played 2 full. The Yankees lead
Oh,
it
okay.
2-0.
Somebody just wrote. Sammy. And run already?
So
Yeah.
now here is Garrett Cole as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning of
Already.
this one.
For me,
Oh,
this
look
is
who's
an
batting.
important
I
add-on
don't
inning.
know batting
Their
stance
lead
at all.
is cute. I like it, but keeping the
Had his
pressure
butt
on,
all in the
building
air.
that lead, that's how you bury someone.
0-1, here it comes.
It's like a bird's about to land on him. But he's batting 250. Oof. What the hell? I swear there was something falling on top of my head.
Now a fastball, but
My
that's easy
headphones,
to lay
since I
off, and
shaved
it's
my
back
head
to even at 2-2.
down to the
I
whiskers
don't
of
know
the
if
head.
that was
'Cause the other day
discipline or
was,
whether he's just
it
not
was
swinging the
hot.
bat at all, but hey, at least
Hot,
he's
hot,
making the
hot.
pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Good eye
And
to
remember,
lay
I
off the
live out here in
slider there,
Puerto
and he
Rico,
works it to full
and it was
3-2
just
here.
hot, and I'm in front of
Well,
the
you don't see
fan.
it all that often, but this might be a
And
good
all of a
time
sudden, I
for
feel
a
like
3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly
I
impossible
needed to
hit.
scratch, and
Popped
I was
up.
scratching my head, scratching.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's
I'm like,
box.
Jesus,
for
I
out number
can't
one.
no more. Went, took a quick
So now
shower,
into the
and I
box
still
is
felt hot. I
Anthony
was like,
Volpe. Hit it hard,
man,
but
as soon
lying
as
down
I
in his
shaved
first
it all
at-bat.
off,
Yeah, Matty, it's always
took
a
another
little
shower.
frustrating.
He sends
It was
it
like
out to
I
left
felt
field.
so
Well hit. And
relieved.
he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. And that
Then
sends
when wife
DJ
before
LeMahieu
saw me
into the box.
on FaceTime, she did not approve it, did not like it.
Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
It's like I'm not bored. You can see the whiskers.
Hey,
Yeah,
D-Roll,
well,
that's
I like
just
your
what you
hair
want to
like
do.
that.
Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of
Like,
runs
well, it
early
don't call me
already
for
in
like
this
2
game,
months.
and
It'll
now he
grow
gives up
back.
a two-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible.
But
If
when
two
it's hot, it's
out-and-outs are
hot.
the answer,
You gotta do
so
something
be
about
it.
it.
Just
Right now
able
it's
to
hot,
get
and
a
I got
piece
the
of that
fan
for
right
strike
smack
one.
basically in front
This
of
is
me.
why pitching is so difficult. You're
And
cruising
all the
along to give
windows
up a
open.
hit.
Well,
Now
not
you've
all
got
of
to
them,
lock
but
in and
almost
get
all
this
the
middle
windows
part of the
open.
order done.
And it's just
He's set.
hot.
Here's the 0-1.
And September's almost over, so we're gonna finally come off hurricane season, or at least the peak of it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. LeMahieu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Because out here in Puerto Rico, hurricanes come, forget it.
Back up the middle. And that's
Especially
through
with
for a hit.
the electric company we got now, Luma, bunch of crooks. They're the biggest crooks in the world, I think.
Hey, there's another
Besides
base
our
knock right there. Hitting streak
our
now
politicians,
up
our
to 8
politicians
games.
is like
No doubt
first
about it.
place.
8 games now. Man, we're starting to think about it a little
But
bit.
Luma,
You get
oh
past that
Jesus
week,
Christ, man!
you just know
Oh,
you're
we're not
locked
gonna raise
in.
the bill,
They
the
start
bill
talking
in the
8
next
games. Now you're like, all right, I got a nice
2
little
years,
extra.
3 years. They came out and
Here's
said.
big Aaron
It was
Judge.
over here the first
Fouled
month they
away.
raised it.
Looking to
Raised
make
it 7
3
times in
straight
a
2-out
year and
hits
something
here.
already.
He's got a runner in scoring
Like, come
position
on,
at
man.
second.
That's life. This island is becoming a wild,
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
where only the rich are gonna be able to
Hey,
live here,
usually
and
the
that's
second
basically what
time
they're
through
doing
the
because
order,
they
you
are
start
letting
seeing
all these
incorporation
rich
of some
people
more
now with
off-speed
money
stuff.
come to the
This guy's
island
locating, feeling
and
really
put
good
bogus
about his
companies
fastball.
here that don't exist
In the dirt here.
and pay no
Good work
taxes
there to
because of a
prevent
law
any
they put.
advance. It's 1-2.
And I don't see that as fair because even us that we have small companies, we shouldn't be able to pay taxes, man. No, but
From Zach Wheeler.
since they're
Now
rich,
2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone.
they get to get
If
away
you go
with it.
3-2, then you put the
And that's why
runners
I've
in
always
motion.
said the poor will never have a break. Nowhere in the world. Poor will always be poor.
From the
And that's why I don't blame
high in
certain
the air,
people to
carrying
do
well out
what
to
they
deep
do.
center. Ball that's carrying. On the warning track,
Because
he makes the
it's pitiful
catch.
and it's sad that
Yanks strand a
poor
pair.
people
They're up 2-0.
basically suffer so much.
Here now
And
is
then when
Adam
they do
Hazley,
crime
7, 8, and 9
and hurt
to
other
start the
people
home
just to
third.
survive,
Not much going on offensively so far.
people
for these guys. 6
want to
up,
talk crap
6
about
down.
them,
We'll see
and
if
it's
the
not
bottom
fair.
part
It's
of
not
it
fair.
can Get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure
It's
they
just-
appreciate it.
I want to have
love
that
everything this
same
pitcher's
silver
got
spoon
working
in
right
my
now.
mouth.
He's got
that a lot of
presence,
folks have.
He's got great body language on the mound.
And
He's got fastball
since I don't have
command
that
and
pleasure,
a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Fastball
whatever
called,
money
strike
I
3,
make,
and there's
basically,
the first out of the inning. Well, it's still
it
early,
goes on
but it's
bills.
also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up.
And right now, my
Take a
car
look at the
insurance
league
is
leaders in games won
in
this
November,
season.
because we
You
here
can see
pay
there, he currently
like the
leads
year.
AL in that
Not like in New York that they pay it every month.
First pitch
Here
of
we
the
pay a
AB now.
certain amount for the whole year,
Tyler O'Neill comes on with one gone here as he
and
looks at
it's
a
pretty
called
cheap.
strike
That
one.
yes, it is. But when you got Luma, the electric company, raising the light bill
There's a
again,
high pop-up.
the water now they got a new
There
scheme
to take it
going,
is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
and it's like
So the bases are
everything
empty
is
with
getting
2 gone.
outrageous.
And the
Food
pitcher
is getting
strides into the batter's
crazy
box.
outrageous
Here's
out
Zach
here.
Wheeler. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
And it's like, how is it that a chicken that's from here, from the island, right here, from this island,
And he fouls this one
costs
off.
us almost as much as a chicken that just came from the United States was shipped over here. How is
And
that?
now pitch on the way.
When it should be more because of the shipping cost.
Fouled off.
So it's like,
That's
I
a
mean,
real
everything here
nice
is so
location with
so
that
messed up.
fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really
It's like
can't
the
extend
milk.
his arms very easily.
Milk comes
Swing and a miss for
basically
strike three.
from the
Pulled
milk
string
company
on him
here.
that time, and the inning
No milk
is
comes from the
over.
United States.
Phillies down in order. They
Milk
trail
is
it here,
from
2-0.
here. Produced here, made here, and we pay
Back here with Mark
something like
DeRosa and Dan
$8
Plesac, Matt
$8
Vasgersian,
a
as
gallon
the
on
left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning.
And when I went to
Ready
New York
deliver.
a
Here
couple
comes the
months
first
back,
pitch. Anthony Rizzo is
it was
the
like
batter
the
now
milk
as he
there
looks
is
at the
cheaper
ball,
in New
1-0.
York City. Now, where the hell in New York City do they have cows in the city? Nowhere. So I know
Oh, forget
the,
about this one.
that's gone.
Bob
The milk is coming
Bowie
either from upstate New York, from Jersey.
gone to lead off the inning.
No surprise with that
That's
swing
being
of the bat. This guy is
not
simply one of
shipped
the
like
best in the game
shipping
right now.
wise,
There's not too many
but
guys
being
that take a
brought over the
beautiful
bridge,
act like
over
that.
George Washington, or the Verrazano Bridge, I think it's called. Whichever bridge.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
And they paid less than us.
As he'll swing
And it's the
lift a
same,
fly
oh,
ball
don't
to
even get
right
me started
center.
with the water.
Harper has
The
a
water
read
here,
on it,
I've
and
always
that's
said
the
this,
first
water
out of the
falls from
inning.
the sky. And it's free. It's free.
Giancarlo Stanton
New York
now,
City,
one
at
run in
least
and
New
one
York
gone
City.
so far this inning.
They don't pay a water bill. Maybe upstate
go
New York
after
they
a
do.
hard
I don't know
sinker
because
that
I've never
time and
been up
falls
to.
behind
Well, I've
nothing
been
in
up there, but
one.
I've never lived
If
up there,
this
so I
offense is going
can't
to be
tell
this
you.
aggressive,
New
I'm going to
York
expect
State
this
pays
pitcher and
water
catcher
bill.
combo to expand the
But
zone.
New York City
Popped up. Gregorius camps under it,
doesn't pay
and
no
he's got
water.
it for out
So
number
how's
2.
that? You got over 8 million
So
people there,
next
and
to
here in
bat
Puerto
will
Rico
be
you got about
Jose
2 million, 3
Trevino,
million people,
singled in his last at bat.
and we pay for water. And we get
Here's
paid.
the first pitch.
We pay for the water. We pay double taxes
is
on
line
it.
to
Trust me,
left.
double taxes because
And no trouble for
you
him
pay
as he makes
taxes
the
on it, and
catch
then you
to
pay
end the
for
inning.
something else that we don't have no clue what the heck
But
is
out
that,
on one more as
where
the
it
solo
came
shot
from,
stretches
or
their
who made it up,
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what
and we
kind
get
of
taxed on that
adjustments
also.
these
So it's
hitters
like,
are
come
able
on,
to make
Jesus
in
Christ,
the
man.
middle innings of this game.
Pitch on
Listen,
the way.
I already signed in a couple hospitals again back in New York City.
Rising fastball.
I said-
and it
I said
catches
to
the
myself, you
zone
know
for a
something?
strike.
If
That
they call me
elevated
back to
fastball
work
right there,
in any
that is the
hospital
biggest
back in New
change
York
the
City,
game
I'm
today
leaving
for
Puerto
me.
Rico.
When I first came up, a lot
I'm-
of guys
I'm
working
just
that
tired.
pragmatics east to west.
I stay in New York City till it's time for me to retire. That'll
And
be
he
maybe
popped him up.
another
LeMahieu
7 more
is over
years
to
because I'm
take a look at
58.
it, and no one will get
And
this one.
retirement is
Now
65,
the
I'm not
0-2
sure.
pitch. Swing and a line
So,
drive.
if I could give anybody 7 more years,
Take away ahead, and there's one gone.
then I'm good. I retire.
That brings up Alec
And
Bohm.
then I decide to come back
Now
home.
the first pitch.
Because I like Puerto
High in
Rico.
the
I
air
just
out to
don't
center field. Stanton
don't
has
like a
read
lot
on
of
it.
things here. Like
He hauls it in
politicians
without any
here,
trouble, and there are
they
two
all
away.
crooks. I don't care if it's the red group, the
Here's
blue
Bryce
group, the
Harper
PPD,
now,
the
and Dan, it
PPD.
seems like
They're all
this
crooks.
starter is
They're all
just
crooks.
dominating
Whoever
the
can
game
prove
right
to
now.
me
Feels like we're seeing a lot of
that they
three-up,
don't steal,
three-down innings.
you haven't been living
Thought
here.
about
You've
that,
been living in
Hey,
a rock.
I've enjoyed watching
Inside a
him go
rock,
about
not
his
under,
business,
not
but
under,
I'm also
under the rock.
interested to see if
Inside
this
the rock.
offense can figure out a way to
You're
get a
so
couple of
clueless.
cracks in his armor
Or
before it
maybe
gets too late.
you still live
Yeah,
with your
that
mother and
remains
father.
to
You're
be
not
seen.
paying bills, so you
Hey, make no
basically don't
mistake
care about
it,
nothing.
this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit
my
more
God,
aggressive.
whoa,
This
whoa.
guy's pounding the zone.
So it's just
And the
oh,
Phillies
first
are
hit.
into the hit column.
Oh,
Boy, just when you're looking for one of
So
those
it's-
shutdown innings, you get two quick
it's
outs, steamroll
it's
in,
funny, man.
give up
Just
two
the other
out
day, I got
base
into
hit
an
to
argument.
extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big
He's not
league ball player that's
a
gonna give
good.
away an
He's
inning.
not a great
Chance.
friend, like a
Everybody's
friend.
in
Like I
there
say,
grinding every
my
at-bat,
friends are
every
like
plate
certain
appearance.
friends I would call them
Nice
my
job.
brothers.
A little two-out lightning start. Reese
He's somebody that
Hoskins
I
He's
met
in
out
the
here
two
because he
away
was my
now as he
neighbor for
looks at
many
a called
years,
strike one.
and we speak on occasions.
Hoskins behind to count
But
0-2.
He's
Boy, this is one of
real
those that
political.
he
He's a
needs.
real
Like to hit the
political
rewind
person.
button.
Now, meanwhile,
Oh, my
here,
God.
this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to
Ooh,
stay
please.
fair. It's a
Mm.
home run.
Hey, the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you gotta start with the numero uno, number one.
Now they
Man, you
beating
gotta
up
get
on
on
my
the
picture.
heater and
What's up,
adjust
Cole?
to everything else, and he did just that.
No, Cole. Don't be doing that, Cole.
In now,
Maybe
JT
double play, Cole.
Realmuto, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after
And
grounding out.
we got into an argument because he's talking that Kamala Harris
and it's fouled away.
has better
Gregorius is off at first with 2 away.
better opinions for what's gonna happen if she gets elected for the United States.
High
And
fly
I'm
ball
telling
out
him,
to
dude,
straightaway center.
she
Stanton has a
does
read on
not
it,
care
and
about
he makes the play
the
to
working
end the
class.
inning.
When I mean the working class, the poor working class.
But the
How
fighting
is it that
strike
she's
for a
gonna
pair,
give
both coming on this two-run home run.
$25,000
We're through 4. It's the Yankees
to
3
home buyers,
and the
first-time
Phillies.
home buyers? Who you think is gonna? Where you think that
Pitcher
money's
for
gonna
the
come from?
Yankees, Garrett Cole will start
Okay?
off the
That's,
5th in this
first
one.
of all, where's that money coming from?
First pitch coming, here
Okay?
it is. As he swings
But
and
then they
lifts it in the
criticize
air out
Trump
to
because he
shallow
wants to
right
start
field.
drilling.
In there,
Of course he
base
wants to
hit.
drill because he wants to
Hey,
sell
it's one
oil
thing to give
to
up
the
that
world.
to a pitcher right here. You can
That's
live
to
with
make
that,
money.
but an American League pitcher, a guy who probably takes
And at the
PPE
same
10
time,
days out of the year,
when you
this
get
is surprising. He's gonna have to bear down on
oil rigs out there to drill, you're giving jobs out. It's like I don't like
Right now,
neither
Anthony
one,
Volpe, as he grounds
but
one
if
briskly
I
to
could
short.
vote,
Oh, but it's a wide throw to second, and they
I would
can't
vote
get
for
the out.
Trump.
And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
and a lot of Puerto Ricans will probably get mad at me for saying that. But you know
Following the
something?
error, it's now
I don't
runners
care
at
what he
first
did
and
when he
second.
came here from
And
Maria.
set to go
Don't
is the
care.
third baseman,
I was here.
DJ LeMahieu.
And what I
First
saw
pitch on
when
the
he
way,
threw the
into air
napkins
down the right field
into the
line.
crowd,
But this will land untouched.
if you didn't like what he fucking did, and excuse my French, I
3 runs,
apologize for
7
it,
hits, and no errors for
then
the
why didn't
Yankees
you
so
just
far.
throw it right back at him? And tell him we are humans, okay? Don't be
Hit in
throwing
the
your
air down
napkins
the
at
right
us
field
like
line.
it's a joke.
On the move is Harper, and it's a foul ball.
But since nobody did it, who can you blame now? He didn't do it maybe
Ready with the
purposely.
0-2.
I'm not sure.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner.
He probably
but
just did it
misses.
because
1 and
he's
2.
a jokester.
That's a great take
Everything
right
for
there.
him
You
is
knew
a
the pitcher
joke.
was
So
gonna
he
try
just
and
threw it,
expand the
launching it
zone,
out there like,
0-2 in a
here,
big
take
spot.
that, take
And
this.
he was able to spit on that one, hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
And a lot of Puerto Ricans, they bring it up now and they go, oh, he threw napkins at us. No, he
Heading
did
out
not.
towards shallow right.
He tossed them in the
Harper
air
has
for
a
you to
read on
catch.
it.
Now, if you were so mad and if it
got
was
it
you
one
that caught
away.
it, why didn't you throw it back at him? But then, this is the first
Stepping in,
the
Juan
typical
Soto.
Puerto Rican I
And if
hate,
you
and I'm
didn't know,
Puerto
he
Rican.
was recently awarded the American
You
League
think I'm not?
Player
I
of
was
the Month
born here in
award.
Puerto Rico. I'm Puerto Rican. I was raised in
From
the
the
United
stretch.
States.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Although
I
he
hate
doesn't
Puerto
use that pitch
Ricans
too much, if
that
he's able to
talk
steal
so
some strikes
much
early in the count, could be
BS
something they have to think about.
about the
comes the
United
0-1.
States.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold.
And the
0-2.
first thing they do when they
Hey,
go
you
on
know the pitcher
vacation
right now,
is
he's
go to
looking for
Walt
that
Disney
best friend
and the
that double
United
play
States.
ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined.
I hate
at the
the
plate.
United States
Make
so
sure
much,
that you
but
get a pitch that's
when
a
you go on
bump and
vacation,
easy,
where's that
get
where
in
you
the
go?
air.
Smoke toward the hole.
You go to the United
Threw
States.
into right field for a base
When
hit.
you hate the United States so much,
And they will
I'm
hold
never gonna
that
move out
runner
there,
over
but
at
when you
third
have
as
to
he'll
move,
up only
where is it that
90
you move?
feet, but
To
the
the
bases
United
are
States.
loaded with one away.
So don't talk. Don't talk
You know
so
what?
much bull.
Good hitters are good hitters
Okay?
for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on
And
an 0-2 pitch
that's a
and
lot of
still
Puerto
be able to
Ricans
get a
that do
base
that.
hit,
And
this guy's
I
about
hate
as good
that.
as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know.
It
if he
just
showed
shows that
up. You
you're-
wouldn't know if
you're
it's 2-0,
two-faced.
3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
My nephew, he's like that. I mean, we got into an argument one time. But they got nasty.
Boy,
I
this
mean, when
guy's
they got
having a
nasty, they got
great
nasty.
game here so far,
And
D-Row. Home run earlier in the night,
he's-
and that base hit right there drives in his third run.
If he
that
can
end
do
of this
anything
game.
to help
Yeah, you
Russia
drive to the park
and
every
Cuba
day,
out,
but
he
your
would do it.
rhythm and timing is on
He's a
point with that
communist.
pitcher's
He would
windup.
do it.
And that's exactly been the case
But
today. He not only mixed in that big
I hate
bomb,
the United
but now he's
States.
got 3
Blah,
ribbies.
blah, the United States. I mean, everything negative
Here
about
comes
the United
Philly
States.
skipper on his way out toward the mound.
Where does he live?
And that is going to be all
Where
for
does he
Zach
work?
Wheeler. So
United
he'll make
States.
his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't
Hey,
have
you
his
hate them so
best
much,
stuff
but
in
you
this
love their
one.
jobs,
And
right? You
that'll
love
stay
their
in the
money,
park
right?
as it's off the center
Cut it out,
field
man.
wall.
Cut it out.
Throw to third, but he's in there. As also on the
Hey,
play, a
I'm not
run
gonna sit here and
comes
say I
across
hate
to
the United
score.
States. I hate certain
This thing
things that
left
the
the
United
bat. I
States
thought it had
less
every
happen.
number written all over it.
But what
It
happens in the
bounces
United
off the
States
wall,
happens all
so
over the
only
world.
one run
And it's
scored.
racism.
And
There's
now a chance
racism
for his buddy
everywhere.
to return the
I
favor,
came here to
bring in
Puerto
one,
Rico when I was
or
living in
maybe
New York
two.
City for 30 years.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. He swings
Came
and
out
sends
here.
it in the air to right center field.
My first year was like the worst year ever.
Harper has it,
Like I
and
just
I'd
came
be
off a
surprised
bad
if they send the
divorce
runner. And he'll think
or
better
a
of
bad
trying to
separation
score
at
as he
first, then I
goes
got
to
divorced
third
out
with
here.
2 away now.
A bad separation. I mean, it was
Play
bad.
here
It got
is
nasty.
Giancarlo Stanton.
So
No
I
hits
left.
in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball.
Uh-oh, that's gone.
Giancarlo
Oh,
swings,
that's
and this
gone.
ball is hit well into left
Ooh,
field.
got it.
And
Off the
goodbye.
power.
This one ain't coming back.
Well, this is something you don't see
And
every day. It had the distance.
moved
the
out here,
second it
right?
left the bat. But it was anybody's
And
guess
every
whether it was
time
going
me and
to
my
be
brother
fair
went
or
out
foul.
anywhere,
That is,
back
until
in
it
them days,
clanked
we
off
had
the top of the foul pole.
Blockbuster,
No question or
Video
controversy
Avenue.
now. That's an impressive homer.
At the
And
plate now,
wherever,
Jose
Burger
Trevino.
King, McDonald's,
The ball, no
wherever we
strikes to
went,
count.
we spoke English because we felt comfortable speaking English. My Spanish was
1-0.
pretty bad, so I felt comfortable speaking English. And so since we don't want to forget the language that we was raised with, that it was English, well, let's just continue to speak it.
Here's a liner caught
We
down
had
there
people,
at
oh,
third.
this is Puerto
Needed
Rico, you
just
gotta
a
speak
little more height
Spanish.
on that one, but instead the
I was like,
inning
excuse
is
me?
over. But it'll come at a
Oh,
cost.
you're in Puerto
as
Rico, you
6
gotta speak
cross the
Spanish
plate,
here.
3 of them on. Welcome
It
back
got to a
the bottom
point
of
that
the
one
fifth.
day,
Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's
this girl
manager
said
during the
something
break
to us.
about the Phillies'
This is
offensive
Puerto Rico.
production
You
to
guys
this
gotta
point.
learn how to
And he
speak
told me he's
Spanish
pretty
here.
unhappy with their
Turned
discipline
around,
played
looked
in
at
this
us, said,
one.
what
He said they've been chasing
the
at
F
pitches
is
out
your
of the zone all
problem?
game, which
In
obviously
Spanish.
doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they
He
start
walked
being
to
more
her
selective
boyfriend,
with their
said
swings,
something to
he
him.
said they will
He looked
continue
at
to
both
struggle.
of us and he
All
walked
right, Heidi,
out the
thank you.
store. This happened in Blockbuster.
He grounds it
And he
sharply
walked
to
out of there
third.
like, girl, you're gonna get
Mayhew's
me
got it,
murdered in
throws
this
in
place.
time, and that's out number 1.
We walked up to her and we was like, listen,
So next to the
the money
plate
you
for the
spend,
Phils,
the
Tyler
money you
O'Neill
make
popped
is
out
from
in his
America.
first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him
You
trying to
love
drive the
that,
ball
right?
in the air, but he can't
It
go
doesn't
out
say
the
San
backside.
Juan,
That's
Puerto
exactly
Rico, and
what
it
he did
says
in his last
made in
at-bat. Look
America.
for him to stay a little
Okay?
taller and keep that upper half a little
So I
bit
think
more over.
you should learn how to speak English.
Behind on that one,
just-
now
he
behind
left.
in the count, 0-1.
It happened a couple other times too. It came down to one point that one guy said something to me. Oh, this is Puerto Rico. You better learn how to. And he said, you better learn. I turned around and had a gallon of milk in my hands that I was taking to my mother's house.
It's going to be too
'Cause I was staying with my mom's when I got separated. I turned around with the fucking, excuse my language again, with the gallon of milk, turning around, smacked him cold cock upside his head. He looked at me like this ain't over with, and I just waited for him to say something. You know who said something? My father. My father was like, why you hit him?
And the slider gets him
You can't
swinging.
be coming
Two
out
gone.
here with that attitude to
He's
fight
just ringing up
everybody.
strikeouts
Well,
left
everybody
and
needs
right,
to
but
learn
what's
that
really impressive
if I'm
to me,
speaking
he
English,
hasn't
I'm not
walked anyone
speaking
either.
about them.
He's just pounding the zone.
Especially
His
if I'm
stuff
not
is
looking
dirty
at them.
today.
Bryson
And
Stott
second,
gets the call
don't
as
ever
a
tell me
pinch hitter.
I
He'll
better.
get a chance with 2 out and the
Because
bases
I'm not a
empty.
child no more.
Halfway to
Oh, he
100
told you you
pitches.
better?
Here it
Yeah, he
is.
told me I better. So when I see him
Swings
again,
here and
just for him
sends a
telling you,
chopper to the
I'm gonna
left
cold
side.
cock him again
Sneaked
upside
up,
his head.
on to first, gets him, and the side is
And the
retired.
kid saw me again, he was
Nothing
like, yo, I don't want no problems, man.
And we're
I
back
didn't know
from
your father
Citizens
was.
Bank
I
Park
know, I
in
don't care if you
Philadelphia.
know my
Let's check
father.
in with Heidi Watney. Ranger Suarez gets the
If you
call
gonna
to pitch
respect
here,
me,
and he'll try to sort
it
this
doesn't
mess
matter
out.
what
He's gonna
language I
try to
learn
at least
or
eat a
what
couple
language
of
I
innings for
speak.
his guys.
Right? What happens if I don't know
Here's
Spanish?
the first pitch to him. Back up the middle.
Oh, got a hit.
And
Good
that
one.
is through into center.
And
Base
it was
hit,
rough,
and
my
the
like my
opposing
first 2
pitcher
years, it
gets
was
one to
rough. But
kick
then
off the inning.
after a while, it was like,
Hey guys,
you know
that's
something,
his
I don't
second
care.
hit
I
of
don't
the
care
game. He's
what
also
people
got a
think,
good
what they
chance of
say.
getting a W on the mound.
It just shows how
I mean, this is
ignorant
stuff you
and
do
dumb
when
they
you're
are
9 and
because
10 years old.
if I can
Not
learn
when you're
2
in professional
languages,
baseball.
They should learn 2 languages. Because how you like to travel to
Stepping in
America
now,
and
Anthony
you get
Volpe. No balls in one
your
strike.
free travel rights,
He's
because
hitless
we're
in
not
3
Mexicans
at-bats to this point.
or Colombians or any other race that needs a passport to get into the United States. We legally citizens of the United States, and you should appreciate that and learn that language too.
Softly on the line to third. But
At
blocked
times I
by
was
the
to
third
wish that they
baseman for the out.
revoke a lot of these dumb a-holes
Next to
privileges.
dig in, DJ LeMahieu. He flew out in his last debut.
It was rough. The first couple of
Here's
years
the
it was
first
rough
pitch
for
to
me.
him.
Then after a
Hit
while, like I
sharply on
said,
the ground.
I just stopped
A
caring what
dive,
people
but he
thought.
can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
It's like my wife that we've been together 28 years. 28 years. She doesn't care.
Here now
She
is
can
Juan
hear me
Soto.
blabbing away in English and she would
Just
not
gets
get
a
into the
piece of it, strike
conversation.
one.
And
He's
trust
2
me,
for 3 and
she
looking
doesn't
for
know
more here.
a lot in English. I mean, she doesn't know basically nothing. She knows the curse words because she hears me and she'll repeat them. She'll say hello to you and goodbye, whatever in English. And maybe 1 or 2 words.
Off the plate, 1
But
ball,
to sit there
1
and have a
strike.
conversation with you, that won't happen.
On second, LeMahieu is
It
over
won't
at first
happen.
with 1 away.
But she understands the language because we watch everything in English.
Into right field, that's
But
a
then
base
there's times
hit.
that I see
He'll
her
come home with
struggling.
it. Play at the plate, and he's out.
What I do is
Great throw.
I try to find movies that are in Spanish,
Obviously, they got a little
and I'll just
over-aggressive
watch them in
there.
Spanish.
When you've got the lead like this,
So she
you can
won't be-
afford
she
to
won't
do
feel
that a
left
little
out.
more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
But when we go to the movie theaters, she's messed up there because everything is in English, and that's why I
Into the
laugh
box,
because
Aaron Judge.
you go
High
to the
in
movie
air out to
theaters
center field.
and people here they criticize so much
Hazley is there, and
the
he puts
language,
this
but
one
then the
away
movie's
for
in
the third
English.
out. So a great job there of working out a potential
And it's
trouble.
like,
Yanks strand a
I
pair,
know you're not reading
but
the
they hold a
subtitles because the
9-2
subtitles are
lead.
passing too fast. And if you're reading the subtitles, you're not enjoying the movie itself.
First pitch coming,
So
here
it's
it
like,
is.
please, come on.
And he puts it on
But
the
that was a
ground
while
to
back.
second.
Now
And there's one
I
away.
have a lot of customers that I respect because they don't speak English
One
the
out
proper
for the
way.
Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll
But they
bring up
try.
Alec Bohm.
And
First
that's how
pitch
you
of the
learn,
AB
just
on
by
its way.
trying.
A little
Imagine I
target there,
had
no
a
balls
doctor
on a
told me
strike.
once that
Boys, we
because
see
my
the
son
pitch
took
count.
him a
It's
while,
hard to
my
remember the
youngest son
last
took
time
him
we
a
saw
while
guy pitch this
to speak.
efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking
And
the zone, and this
he was
lineup
like,
has
"Oh,
been
it's
more than
because you're
happy to swing
confusing
at a
him
lot of pitchers'
because you're
pitches so
speaking to
far."
him two
And he gets him
languages."
to pop it up on the right side
Like,
of the
excuse
infield.
me?
There to take it is
So
Rizzo,
you're
and
actually
there are
telling me
2
that I
away
have to
now.
pick one language so he can learn that
So
one
yet
now,
another
and when he
strong
learns
outing
it,
for him
then he
tonight
can
as
start
we show
learning
you
the
the
other one.
league
No,
leaders in ERA. And as
he's
you
like
can
a
see, he's had
sponge.
a
He's
great
gonna
first
pick it up.
half as he leads the AL in that
and my
department.
son's English right now
Now to bat,
from a kid
Bryce Harper. He
was
scored after
born
knocking
here
a single in his last
is
at-bat.
much better than my English, better than any American English that I've
Ball
heard.
has his target.
I mean,
First
he
pitch on the
speaks
way.
proper English.
Swing and a
and
miss out
he
in front
has
of a
it
changeup.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty
with like
proud of what he's done
an
so
English
far. It's
accent.
never easy to pitch on the road.
When I say English
but to have this
accent,
kind of
is
outing in a ballpark that is
like a
notoriously known as being
Texas
hitter-friendly,
accent.
it's been a treat to watch.
Harper behind with an 0-2
because a lot of people when they
count
hear
now.
me speak English,
This
they
is
go,
why you pay the
"You from
price
New
of
York, right?"
admission
It's like,
right here.
how you can
Power
tell. You sound like an
on
Italian
power.
American from
My
out there.
money's
It's
on
like,
the pitcher.
damn. It's like, no, I'm not Italian.
And he
But
struck
that's
him
how you
out,
sound.
his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning.
Man, that was a quick game. I
7th
didn't even
inning ready
realize.
to roll, and that brings in
Throwing a
Anthony
boy
Rizzo.
talk to.
Now the first pitch. High fly
Uh-oh.
ball out to
Uh-oh.
straightaway center.
Nah, that's caught.
Center fielder on the run. He gets there
Yes,
to
it
make
gets
the
to a
play
point
for
that
the first out of
everything
the
in life
inning.
is a challenge. Is a challenge.
So next to hit is Gleyber
Don't ever
Torres.
stop yourself
Flew
from
out
learning
last time
anything.
up.
Almost, Matty.
You go for
Almost
yours,
went deep his last
even if it's
AB.
hard, you
Certainly
try it.
Just missed it. With this guy's big power,
Yes.
he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
I have a saying.
Look for him to try and get
A lot
on
of people
something.
say you die
Drive
when
it out of the
you
yard,
die.
this AB.
It did. That's it. No, for me, and this is my saying. You die when you quit.
0-1 on its way. Tries to shave the corner
Because
with
when you
that
quit,
pitch,
you
but
gave
it's
up.
1-1.
So
Left-hander up
You
and
don't care
throwing
no
in that
more.
Philly bullpen.
And you shouldn't quit. You shouldn't quit nothing in life. You should always struggle and try.
Ready
Because
with
if you
the
don't
1-1.
try,
Grounded
how you
to
know if
third.
you're not capable of
And
learning
just
something?
past his outstretched
When I
glove
came
into
here, I
left,
ain't
a base hit.
basically ain't know nothing about computers. Now
Sometimes you
I
gotta
build
tip your
computers and
cap.
fix
The
and
pitcher
repair
spotted his
computers.
pitch down the zone right there, below the knee. Offensive.
I wouldn't dare touch a car for nothing. I would take it straight to the mechanic. Now look it up on YouTube.
So
Oh,
now
I
to
can
the
do that, and I'll
plate,
end up doing
Giancarlo
it and
Stanton.
save me a couple
As he
$100.
swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
And I'm still here to talk
His
about it, so
career
that means I
numbers
did a
in
good
this
job.
matchup, just 3 for 14.
Ain't crashing because the part fell off. So it's like
Nothing in one count.
it's like
Here
I tell my
comes.
kids.
Hit hard to third.
I
That
wish
gets through and he'll reach base
I had
again on his
YouTube.
second base hit of the game.
When I was 20 years old,
That's an obvious mistake on the pitcher's
I would have been an
Speed
astronaut.
him up
I
with
would have
the
been
first one,
somebody
blow it right
important
by
in this
him.
world.
Do him a favor by
But
giving him
no.
a chance. I mean, that's a pitch he can handle right there.
Archie Bradley comes on to pitch now, hoping
And
for
I
better
didn't
results
find
than
out
the
to
other
YouTube,
arms that they've run out there in
maybe
this
to
one.
just
Into the box now, Jose Trevino.
5 years
Into
ago,
right
maybe
field, that's a base hit.
6 or 7 years ago.
And a good throw is going to hold that runner at
So
third.
I said to myself,
they're loaded
why don't
now
people
with
get
only
paid
one away.
through
Well, this
YouTube
looked like
because
it could have been a quick inning and get
people
the
watch
first
their
out, and then
videos?
boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden,
Hey,
they're
wait a
loaded
minute,
with
how
one
this
out.
Yeah,
how
this
this
is
works?
execution at its best
I've been
right
playing,
here. One
I've
out,
been
he's still
putting
got the
videos
play
up.
in order. If he can make
Eh,
a pitch, he can
well,
get
I
out
ain't
of
get
it.
paid for them.
He doesn't.
I'm not getting paid, definitely not. But
Now
oh
a
my
swing, and he
God,
pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Stepping in next,
But hey,
Anthony Volpe. He's looking to
I'm
deliver here
glad
with the
that
bases loaded
there's a lot
and
of
2
people
out
that
of
are
the
making
inning.
money off of
Now a
YouTube.
ball hit in the air,
Glad.
and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he
Ooh,
dives
what a
to
play,
make
what a
a
play. Gotta give it to
spectacular
him.
catch.
You know now, I see your name as
So
a
here's the
center
cleanup hitter, Reese Hoskins. And he's coming off a
That's not
2-run
funny.
homer his last time around.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off
He's
speed.
a poor hitter.
This is foul right side.
Is it
Hey,
him?
the guy on the
Let's
mound
ding
is
him for
absolutely
just making that
pounding his
catch.
zone,
If it
and that's
was,
why he's been able to stay and pitch
and he
deep
hit a
into
home
this
run off
game.
of me. There you go.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be
I
aboard
know he's
to
not
open
DVD.
up the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away.
All you want is the leadoff man to
No,
get
it
on to
wasn't
start a
Didi because
big
he's
inning,
either
maybe
second
get a
baseman
big
or
rally
shortstop.
going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And he punches
I know
out
it's not
another
Bryce
one,
Harper
make
because
it
he's not center
9 for the
fielder.
ball game.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's
this
pitching
guy?
really well right now, and I'm
Should
sure
ding
his
him
hitters
too.
are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
A ball and a strike now.
Oh, man.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, go to third. I dare you to go to third. I dare you.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the
This
game
guy
a
looks like
long
a center
time.
fielder.
I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight.
Keep
until
thinking
that
this way, I'll
27
probably hit the
outs
whole
made.
team.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Hit softly down the line at first. Step on the bag for 1. Next, it'll be Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And that's in there for strike 1.
Tyler O'Neill from
And he takes
Boston.
strike 2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start.
Got him looking.
Got you. Take
And
a
that'll
seat.
do it. The inning is over. Phillies leave a couple.
Okay, man.
They're down by a touchdown.
You get paid
It's
to swing the
9-2.
bat.
Stepping in once again is DJ LeMahieu. It was a base hit last time up. Bouncer to the left side.
See what I mean? I swear that
On the
orders
first in
everything.
time, so the leadoff man is set down to open
Something
up
inside of me was telling me don't swing. I know they're
Next
swinging
up
anyhow.
is Juan Soto. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Taken in by Gregorius. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2
I've noticed that about Juan Soto. He hits a lot of ground balls to first base.
Next to stand in is Aaron Judge, who went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Committed to that one a bit too soon as
Oh
it
my
locks
God,
him up for
committed to
strike
that.
1.
When I broke
And I
into the
committed
league, not
like
many
having
guys were
suicide on
throwing
my
that
watch.
elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
On the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
When will you guys ever make an error at
Gene
first
Segura
base?
will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to
He
lead
ain't
off
gonna
the
get his
home
club
half
back
of the
nowhere. 237 hitter,
Yes,
come
he'll
on.
take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
See, he's not gonna help the
His
team
career line
out.
against Garrett Cole. He has an even 10 hits,
See, you
and
know what I mean?
41 ABs. Behind 0-2 now.
Take a seat.
Here's a blooper out toward
Oh.
left center. Volpe ranging into the outfield,
take a
and he
seat.
tracks it down. Nice
shut me
play
up.
for the first out.
Gonna get mad, hit the next batter.
Up next, Jonathan Villar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. There's a swing and a high pop-up. LeMahieu shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Man, I gotta go back downstairs.
Next, here is Alec Bohm. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out
Oh my
once.
God, I brought everything
Cold
else
strike
up,
as
a
the
bottle
slider
of
gets
water.
the outside corner.
Yeah,
and a
that looked
7
like an
Up.
auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
My Reese's, and forgot my damn
And he's
potato
really
chips.
getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
His command has been
Went to the
outstanding so
supermarket.
far.
Yeah, I went to
Nearly
the
all of his
supermarket.
spots, and that's been a big factor
To go
why
buy just
he's been
dog
so
food, bag of
successful
dog
up to
food.
this point.
I came back with so much other stuff. Really, a bag of
0-2
potato
once
chips,
more.
some Reese's for me and the kids,
Hit
some
sharply
extra
on the
sodas
ground.
just in case. Oh,
And they'll have no play as he reaches first
Oh.
base safely.
what else?
I'm not sure if this
A
happened or
bag
not,
of
but
chicken that
sometimes
we
when
ain't
you're
need,
playing
but I
behind a
said, hey,
pitcher
let me buy one
who's doing
anyhow.
all of the work himself, you get
What
caught up
else?
a little bit in kind of a trance,
Oh.
and you get lulled to sleep
7
out
Ups,
there.
I think
Looked
I
like to
said the
me
7
he was
Ups
caught a
already.
little off guard when the play came his way.
Oh,
Hard hit ball to short. That's through for a base hit.
something else. I
His
forgot what
second
it
of the
was.
ball game.
Boy, D'Lo, the game of baseball has changed. There's so
Well,
much velocity in the game.
I just
That
went
was
over
a
there for the
96
dog
mile
food.
an
Came
hour
back with like 7
fastball,
more
and he
items.
smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Stanton giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Tony Watson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Squash it.
Set to start the 9th in this one, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting
Ninth
first
inning,
baseman
9-2.
Anthony
You know what
Rizzo.
that means.
And
They're
that one
not
just
going
fouled.
to win. Not even a miracle is going to happen here. So if you're watching,
The
I
0-1 on
advise
its
you,
way. Swing and a liner.
they're
Diving effort here
going
as
to
he
get
gets
happy
the
and
glove on
think
it.
they're going
And
to
he'll
beat
try
me
to recover
because it's
that
not
time,
going to
but he'll
happen.
beat it out as he's aboard to
They had a
kick off
chance
the
and it was
inning.
3-2.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone
Then they
call
fell
after the
apart.
game, call his parents, say he had a 4-hit day.
They
You
gave
think
it
he's
to
gonna
her
tell him
slender.
about
Fell
that
apart.
infield single right there? Oh, no, that was a line
But
drive.
don't forget, go to my
Yeah.
YouTube
We always
channel.
used to say on the bench
Bucky
that
167.
anybody could get
Help the
3
old
hits in a
man.
big league game.
Help me out.
Gotta get that
Subscribe to the
fourth one. That's
channel.
what separates
And if
you.
you
Those
have
are
a
special
channel
moments.
and you have your channel, that when you subscribe, I can see it. I will subscribe to you. I don't care if you have 1 million, 2 million subscribers. I'm subscribing to you because that's the way I
And he
am.
fouls this one off.
Now, I won't subscribe to somebody like, let's say, Mr. Beats. Somebody that has like 30 million, 20 million,
1-2.
10 million.
Little dribbler up the third baseline.
Because those are
Rizzo
big channels.
gets
They
his
don't need
lead
no
at
more help
first,
of
nobody
what they
out.
have already. But us little channels, we need to help each other out.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the
Oh,
plate.
he
It's a
pushed it up.
strikeout for out
Wow.
number 1.
There's like,
So here is Giancarlo
just imagine if
Stanton.
every
Last
single
time
little
through
channel
was a
here was to
base
help
hit.
each other out, we all be in the millions.
Here's the first pitch. Hit high
Then
and
YouTube will
deep
go
out to
bankrupt.
left. Ranging back is O'Neal. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Ah,
Digging in next, Jose Trevino. It was a base hit last time up. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. One. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this.
I don't blame him, man. He's dealing with cancer out in the United States because over here in Puerto Rico, the doctor told us that she should go right back to the United States. She need her treatment out there because out here she's going to die. And that's bad when you have a doctor that says something like that to you, that he doesn't have faith in the hospitals out here to deal with it. And since he knows us for many years,
and another foul ball.
He said that, and I was like, I looked at her and I was like, listen, you need to go then. She didn't want to leave at first. She was like, oh, but you're gonna be out here again by yourself. Hey, don't worry about me.
This has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the third time he's sent him packing, so he's got him pretty well.
And she finally listened to me. Out of the 28 years together, the first time, well, maybe the second time she did it.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Cause she is stubborn like a damn mule, man. I mean, it's like, I can tell her something and she will not listen to me. She won't. And then when it falls apart on her, and I tell her, you ready to listen to me? And she'll listen to me and then it'll work out. Like when I told her, when she went back to New York, I told her, for your old job, they have all your records there. They're gonna hire you again, trust me. They're gonna accept you again.
Phillies are down to their final
No, but this other job said that they're gonna give me $20.50 more. I mean, an hour. It's only $2 more. Yes, it helps out. But why wait when you get there? You have a job if you call them. So she waited 2 months. She's not receiving no money, no nothing. Only whatever I send her from out here. She was draining my bank account, draining my patience. So she finally decided, because I told her, you need to call. And she finally called them, and they hired her.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And
you know what she tells me?
This one is over.
Why don't I listen to you? I'm still trying to figure that one out in 28 years, and I haven't figured it out. So
he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings,
like that manager when he had his hands on his head.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. So the Bronx Bombers
smashed the ball all over
the yard en route to collecting 18 hits. Garrett Cole earns a league high.
It wasn't a beating,
win, striking out 12 in the process.
They made it a close game, but then after that was that 5th inning that destroyed it for them. And if anything, I would have still won because they ain't scored no more runs after those 2 runs. So again, thank you guys for watching, and I thank you guys for the ones that have subscribed to my channel, because I was at 270, I think, the other day, maybe like 4 nights ago, and now I'm up to 790, 791, 92 around there. So it picked up about 20 subscribers in about a 4-day, 5-day span. So thank you guys. And again, without you guys, hey, I wouldn't even be here trying to entertain anybody. I just play the game without going on live. But I do it because I love playing, and I know there's some of you guys out there listening and watching, because right now I got a guy named Jose Martinez. He only wrote once, but hey, that's what it takes for me to know that somebody's there watching the game. I love it. I appreciate it. I don't need like all these big time YouTubers that need 1,000 people watching them play, and it's like, yeah, I can use that 1,000 people watching me play and donate. Like they donate and they go, oh, thank you for the $5, thank you for the 5 bits, thank you for the $5 and the $2 here, and oh, I wish I had it made like that. Trust me, I wouldn't wait till I was 65 to retire. I retire right now and do this every day. But some people have the luck and some people don't. But again, I thank you guys for watching, and like always, you know I enjoyed it because I'm laughing and I'm enjoying it. And don't forget, go to my son's page. I think y'all do go more to his page because he has more subscribers than me. I guess his content is much funnier than mine. But go to his page, YOLO Squad Gaming, and then YOLO Squad Gaming Spanish. Just the way I said it, there's those two pages. You type it up, you type it in that way, YOLO Squad Gaming. You get the English version. You want the Spanish version, you type in YOLO Squad Gaming Spanish. There's two channels. They're both great, but one is blowing up more than the other one, and it's because of you guys. Thank you for that also. So again, I'll see you guys, hopefully, God says yes, tomorrow.